Oh, hello, and welcome to Prediction Movie Review. Hey guys, my name is Dylan. I feel nowadays movies are far too predictable, and so I'm setting off to prove just that. Armed with only a trailer and the first part of a movie, I'll pause to make predictions on what we think will happen the rest of the way, and then check back in at the end to see how we did. Being a child of the 90s, I experienced some incredible TV and movies. Power Rangers, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, The Lion King, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and a masterpiece that does not get the respect it deserves, A Bug's Life. And a little movie featuring the greatest basketball player ever / mediocre baseball player being sucked into the ground to play a basketball game with Bugs Bunny and the Looney Tunes. Of course, I'm talking about Space Jam, and it's been long enough that Warner Brothers is now going to hit us with the nostalgia hammer to try to get some money out of us. Damn it, and here I am about to watch it. I believe I can touch the sky. It's the Prediction Movie Review for Space Jam: A New Legacy.
You never let me do what I want to do. You never let me just do me.
What, was that line written by his coaches? Boom, joke about how apparently when LeBron's on your team, he's the coach. Roast it.
I look expensive.
With a budget of $150 million, you damn well better.
The only way you're getting your son back is if you and I play a little basketball. Pete, send this clown to the rejects.
Wait. Don Cheadle has more screen time in this trailer than all of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he got an Emmy nomination for that. What, is he gonna get nominated for an Oscar for just his performance in the trailer?
I'm not a betting duck, but my money's on the other team.
That's okay, Daffy. We left the gambling to the guy from the first one. Why does this movie look like a big advertisement for Warner Brothers when they were up for sale to say to any potential buyers, hey, look at all the intellectual properties we own. Aren't we amazing? Oh, you want to see all of the numbers of people who signed up for and actually stayed on HBO Max? Hey, look, it's King Kong! I know we need to get to the movie, but I already have a huge issue with it. What the f is this? I'll pause it in case you missed it. We already know that there is a 0% chance that LeBron and the Looney Tunes are actually going to lose. But what the hell are you doing spoiling something as major as the result of your movie in the trailer? Did the person who edited this seriously need that sweet shot of Kong and Iron Giant fist bumping? It's lazy, and it's this type of marketing that has every comment section on any trailer saying, well, we just saw the whole movie. Do better. Great, now that we know what happens in the movie, we have to actually watch the movie. Trailer done, now on to the first part of the movie. We'll come back, we'll make some predictions. I'll admit, it's very hard to watch this without thinking of the original. Thus far, I quite like the fresh setup for how LeBron gets in Warner Brothers' world. And no, I'm not calling it by the name that LG Rhythm gave it. Speaking of dumb names, I'm liking this so far. Now time to make predictions, even if we're going into it knowing full well that one of them is already correct. We'll get a sports training montage of them practicing before the game, and we'll see that all but Lola suck and none of them know how to play. At the game, LG Rhythm will reveal they're going to play Doom Ball, LeBron's kids game, hence why we see senior discount and plus 30 points on the screen. LeBron and company will be down big time at halftime. Lola and Bugs Bunny will give a motivational speech, and everyone will go out rejuvenated for the second half. If we go back to that major spoiler in the trailer, there is another human that isn't LeBron standing next to Pete, LG Rhythm's assistant. This will get wild, so please stay with me. Pete will get mad at Al for being treated like crap and he will go against him. In order to help the Toon Squad, he will bring in Michael Jordan to play for them. But wait, that's actor Michael B. Jordan, as he was confused. Thanks to the big spoiler in the trailer, we know that the Toon Squad will make a miraculous comeback and beat the Goon Squad. How they win? I'm thinking LeBron's step back shot he was teaching his kids. You might even have Dom motion for him to take the shot, and he'll sink it to win. LeBron and Dom will have a nice moment where Bron says he needs to let him do him, and he will do so by taking him to the E3 camp at the end. I finished making my predictions. We have well over an hour left of this movie, and we already know that LeBron and the Looney Tunes are going to win. Let's find out how, shall we? This is so stupid. I missed a flawless victory by one prediction. And it's an obvious one that I should have got, but I'll explain here in a second why I made the choice that I did. So, the only incorrect prediction I made was who that was in the shot from the trailer spoiling the finish. Look at that! That looks like a tall person. They're roughly the same height as LeBron, so my guess was it was the gag of, we have Michael Jordan, but it's Michael B. Jordan who steps into play. We actually do get his hilarious cameo at halftime, but that is supposed to be Dom. As obvious as that is, and I should have played it safe, that looks like a grown adult, damn it. Everything else happened. We see a fun little sports training montage of all the Toons being awful at basketball, with the exception of Granny. They are playing Doom Ball, and the style of basketball, as well as the characters, have been imported from Dom's video game. There's no real rhyme or reason as to why some of these scores are worth so many points, except for that it looks cool, but that puts the Looney Tunes way down going into halftime. We just had to have the Kong and Iron Giant fist-bumping shot in the trailer spoiling that the Toons win, which they do. And that prediction, as they say, was a layup. Sports reference. The step back LeBron was teaching Dom does factor into the final shot, and also creates my biggest issue with this movie, which we will get to momentarily. To wrap things up nicely, LeBron learns as long as his kids are working hard towards something they're passionate about, he'll support them. Which does mean dropping Dom off at E3 camp rather than basketball camp. What a good father. When the reviews first dropped, there were so many people who were saying how bad this movie was, and there was even a guy who said he hopes to never see a movie like this again. After watching it, I have to say my opinion is very different. This is LeBron James, a basketball player who jokes that athletes shouldn't be actors, playing a game of basketball with Bugs Bunny against an evil AI. It is supposed to be dumb and goofy, and that is exactly what this was for me. The setup was at least fresh from the original. It had a nice father-son story. Sure, there was a lot of cameos. A lot? But the whole point of the world they got sucked into was it was all of the Warner Brothers characters. Why would you not take advantage of that? There was one big thing that made me mad, and that was the ending. They realize in order to stop Al, they need to glitch the game, something they set up at the very beginning showing happens to the character anytime it tries to do LeBron's step back. LeBron offers to be the one to sacrifice himself to save everyone, but lo and behold, it's Bugs who chooses to hold the ball, do the move himself, and we see him delete it. Emotional? Yes. High stakes? Yes. Then why in the hell, after seeing him be deleted, does he magically appear at the end in the real world, and his explanation is, you didn't think you could get rid of me that easily? Why? That is so stupid. Don't make it feel so important for 30 seconds later to backpedal and go, he can come back. If you're going to do that, at least come up with a reason. Anything. Like, I don't know, someone had a backup saved on a hard drive. Only other small things I didn't like was Doom Ball. I would have much preferred had it just been a regular game of basketball. And the game takes up half of the nearly 2-hour runtime. I would have preferred had it been shorter and we saw more lead up with LeBron and the Looney Tunes. Honestly, the first one holds so much nostalgia for kids my age that this one was good enough I can see it doing the exact same thing for this generation 20 years from now. Now, if only we can get a sequel where instead of the Looney Tunes, LeBron gets the team he originally wanted. Gandalf, King Kong, Iron Giant, Superman, the Goon Squad, or even his Miami Big Three ain't got nothing on this team. Do you have a movie that you want to see a prediction movie review for? Obviously, I can't have seen the movie in order to make this work, but leave your suggestions in the comments below. Lastly, I predict that you will like the video and subscribe, and that's appreciated. Thanks for watching.